with blockbuster hits like Avengers Endgame, John Wick Chapter 3, and most recently, Godzilla King of the Monsters. It seems like the summer movie season has been going on for quite some time already. But for many, June just marks the beginning of summer. And with that, of course, plenty more big movies to check out this June in a theater near you. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Ryan Ramakrishnan. On this channel here, I do countdowns, lists, and rankings about gaming, movies, and TV shows. And today, I'd like to invite you guys to join me in a discussion of some of the biggest movies coming out in June 2019. I will be counting down 5 of the biggest of these films that I am the most excited for. But of course, there will certainly be some that I'm going to miss. Some of those will be on your list and not on mine. And of course, your list may be the same as mine, but numbered differently. So be aware that this is my opinion, and then be sure to, after listening to my countdown, leave me a comment below about your own most anticipated movies of June 2019. Coming in at number 5 is Yesterday. Of all of the upcoming movies that I'm the most excited for, Yesterday is easily the most unique in its plot and certainly one that I had never expected to care that much about. This Danny Boyle directed comedy is about a guy named Jack who, like everybody else around him, both in the film and I guess you can say in real life, loves the Beatles, or at the very least, they are very well aware of the band. However, all of a sudden one day, nobody knows who they are. And with that, it seems that Jack has decided to take all of the credit for many of the famous songs from John, Paul, George, and Ringo. It looks like a very lighthearted and joyous film, one that will both make light of its unique and funny story and premise, but also making music fans, young and old, rejoice to the iconic music of the Beatles. I'm really looking forward to the fun story of this movie more than anything, and I'm very curious as to how people forgot about the Beatles in this story, as well as how they will surely remember them again. Yesterday is coming out on June 28th.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
When did you write that?
I didn't write it. Paul McCartney wrote it. The Beatles.
Who?
Taking the 4th spot is The Secret Life of Pets 2. I personally tend to get the most excitement for action-packed blockbusters when it comes to summer movies. However, even I will fully admit that I'm actually looking forward to The Secret Life of Pets 2. The combination of the talent of Illumination and God's gift to us all in the form of pets, namely dogs for me. This film should be another sweet and funny joyride. Illumination's predecessor was one of my favorite animated films in recent years, thanks to the funny and family-friendly tone and story overall, and the characters as well. It was a real joy to follow Max, Duke, Snowball, and the rest of the ragtag group of pets living out their lives when their owners were not around. Much like Pixar's storied approach to what toys live like when their kids are not present, The Secret Life of Pets ran with that idea for house pets, and it made it absolutely delightful, and like I said, very funny as well. So I'm really excited to see another film full of shenanigans, cute animals, funny writing, and a great star-studded cast, alongside just another joyous story to make this a great film for all ages.
No. This way, buddy. No.
Coming right in the middle, we have Dark Phoenix. And yes, I am just as skeptical in many ways as you are. Yet, I can't help but be super excited for this X-Men sequel. Fox's run with the mutants has obviously been a little hit or miss. Whereas we've had a Days of Future Past, we also have had an X-Men Origins Wolverine. And of course, there are films like Logan that are in their own ballpark of greatness. But just how great this film will end up being, or how much of a mess it might be in the end of Fox's take on the X-Men, is anyone's guess. I, however, am still pretty excited for this journey through Jean Grey and her true persona, and how this story will unfold of her becoming the Dark Phoenix. I've always enjoyed the X-Men as characters, and honestly, Fox's films overall, I do like them. I enjoyed First Class and Days of Future Past immensely, the latter being one of my favorite comic book films to date, and even Apocalypse is something that I don't actually hate. So I have some faith in this next film as we continue the adventures of this new young cast. Michael Fassbender and James James McAvoy as Eric and Charles respectively are easily some of my favorite castings. And of course, Evan Peters' Quicksilver is a scene stealer, and I'm sure we can expect that again in this movie. I also think that the rest of the actors who have not quite gotten the chance to shine as much may just do so here, and I think that this looks like a really thrilling and exciting X-Men movie, truthfully leaving me to believe that their track record since First Class is not that bad. So I'm all in for Dark Phoenix on the 7th of June.
She's coming.
My runner-up for the most anticipated film of June 2019 is Men in Black International. While I have certainly enjoyed the previous films in the Men in Black franchise, I am admittedly pretty surprised as to just how excited I actually am for this sequel. I appreciate everything that they have shown us thus far. I think that for starters, it looks like a nice fresh take on the series. Seeing as our favorite actors from the originals are not at the center of attention, I am more than content with who we will have this time around. Obviously, thanks entirely to his role as Thor for all of these years in the MCU, Chris Hemsworth became one of my favorite actors around. I really love him, and I think that he brings together the perfect mix of charm and humor, as well as just being an awesome action star. And I am really looking forward to his chemistry alongside Tessa Thompson, as seen in 2017's Thor Ragnarok when they were last together. I believe these two are perfect fits for this type of movie. The exciting new locations and weapons and aliens, of course, should all be culminating into something that is just awesome and a really cool, unique new Men in Black film. Like I said, I think that we have a great cast to be looking forward to, coupled with some of the top-notch humor and action to make Men in Black International one of my most anticipated movies this summer and of June for sure.
Welcome to MIB.
Move it or lose it!
You will be with Agent H, one of the best ever to wear this suit.
Catching up on my daily meditation. Time for lunch, I think. You hungry?
It's 9:30.
Perfect. Tuesday's taco day.
And taking the top spot on this list, easily the movie that I'm the most excited for this month, we have Toy Story 4. Now, I went back and forth with myself, debating a little bit whether or not this could take the top spot, given how much I love comic book movies and action movies, whereas I would usually put something like Dark Phoenix from Men in Black International at the top. However, I cannot seem to find any reason at all to really be concerned with Toy Story 4. In fact, I think it's going to be as amazing as it looks, just like its predecessors. Disney and Pixar have really proven themselves with an amazing track record in the animation department. The name Toy Story alone garners so many great memories from moviegoers, young and old alike. Ever since the first one released in 1995, animation has never been the same. Even before releasing the official trailer for Toy Story 4, which was not that long ago, Pixar had already sold me through their fun teasers. But now with the most recent trailer dropping, giving us a nice deep dive into what the narrative is going to be like and some of the stuff we can expect in this movie, I can firmly say 100% I am really excited and very ready for Toy Story 4. The film looks to be bringing back most to all of the beloved cast of toys we all know and adore so much. There's a great deal of emotion too already evoked, and it's only a minute or two of trailer. I can tell that it is going to be a very fun ride for the toys this time around, and one that we will certainly have leaving us in tears no matter how old we are, thanks to the emotional depth that Pixar had mastered with characters like Buzz and Woody years ago and continues to do so amazing with. Put it this way, June 21st cannot come soon enough for Toy Story 4 to instantly, no doubt, establish itself as another masterpiece in animation and film history.
Woody? Why am I alive? You are a toy. You belong to Bonnie. These are your friends.
Woody, I have a question. Well, actually not just one. I have all the questions.
Alright guys, there you have it. That is my list of the 5 movies coming out this June of 2019 that I'm the most excited for. But of course, this month we'll certainly have some other releases that you may be more interested in than some of the ones that I have listed. Be it Shaft or Child's Play, anything in between. Let me know in the comments below what you think I missed in the movies that are not on my list that you guys are most hyped for. And of course, let me know your list of the top 5 movies coming out in June, your looking forward to the most. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, hopefully we'll engage in a nice fun discussion. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed your time here and might want to see some more content like this. I plan to be rewatching the X-Men films as well as the Toy Story ones going into their sequels this month, so perhaps a ranking or discussion for each of those franchises is imminent. And if that sounds like something you guys would like to see, please let me know in the comments below so I can create content like that for you. If you guys are also into gaming, which I am, and of course this channel is something that thrives on gaming content, I do have a video like this about June 2019 game releases, as well as plenty of E3 coverage no doubt coming your way, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I will see you guys all in the next video.